Welcome in, you guys. Welcome in, you guys.
Finally, I almost died.
Hey, everybody. Let me make sure that I have. Let me make sure I have my. Whew. Hi. Okay, good. You guys can see me. I feel like I look a hot mess. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Come on in, you guys. Tap on the screen as you come in. You guys are in for a treat. You guys are getting to meet the 102 or intermediate graduate students. So I'm going to have them start requesting to come up. I don't even know where my glasses at. Let me turn this way. All of my intermediate students, come on up. Request to come up, please. Request to come up. I'm going to just go ahead and start letting people up. Let's see, Morgan. Let's see, Tony. Let's see. Hey, guys.
Hello.
Hi, my loves. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I am doing fine. I was running behind because my kids had open house, and I was like, oh, my God, Jess. Let me have us push back. So I'm glad you guys are here. If you are any of my students, my mentees, come on up. Welcome in all of my mentees.
Hello, hello.
Hold on, let me see. We're getting full up here. I want to see the most I can have up here. We have 11 students, y'all. Who are we missing?
Hello.
Hey, you guys. Let's see if I can bring you.
Hi.
Everybody.
Oh, it says maximum number of students reached. Oh, so it's only 8. Wait, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Yeah, eight students. That's it. So I'm missing 3, and it won't allow me to bring any more up. Oh man. Okay, so my other 3, hang tight. Hang tight, hang tight. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. Tap on the screen, please. Tap on the screen. I think we got Jalobi here. We got Shakia as well. Welcome, y'all. Hey, y'all. Class is finally over. He said just rotate them. Oh, I can rotate them to bring the rest? Okay, hold on. I didn't know that.
Oh, okay. Learning something new, huh?
For real. For real. Learning something new. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, it's still saying the number is the max. Okay, let me get the screen back to how it was. All right, you guys. Definitely, I don't know who else is missing, but I know Mac is probably in the chat. And I can't think of who else is in the chat right now. But I want everybody to go ahead and introduce themselves. Okay, you guys, welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. I thank you guys for joining us. All right, we're going to hang out for a little bit. Not too long, but for a little bit. Because I want to have you guys see all the beautiful ladies. It was a total of 11 in this group. And I want the ladies to be able to speak on their experiences. I have certain questions that I want to ask them. And I want them to be able to release it. This is not going to be channeling, so y'all can breathe. I know y'all like, what does she want us to do? No, y'all can breathe. But I want the opportunity to allow everybody to get to see all of you guys in one space, okay? Again, we're missing three other students, but they can hang out in the chat for a little bit, and then we'll see how I can bring them up. All right, so I want everybody to go ahead and introduce themselves in this moment. So I'm gonna start with Morgan, then we're gonna go to Tamika, Tony, Jalobi, Doreen. So we're gonna go in order: Shan, and then Keisha and Shakia. All right, go ahead, Morgan. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, I am Morgan. I am an evidential psychic medium. I've been taking Ermi's class. I think I started in February, I believe. And it has been the most amazing thing that I decided to do. And I'm glad that my husband pushed me to do it. And I'm forever thankful for Ermi. She has been absolutely amazing.
Oh, thank you, Morgan. Thank you. Okay, Tamika.
Okay, hello everyone. I am Tamika with Roots to Your Soul. This is, I guess you could say, third class because I took Armin's boot camp and then I took her intro and now I'm an intermediate and she is an amazing mentor.
All right, Miss Tony.
Hi, y'all. I'm Tony. I also am an developing evidential psychic medium. I started with Ermi in February is when I took the beginners, and then we started the intermediate, I guess about 6 weeks ago. But it is life-changing, that's for sure. It's not just about mediumship. It is about getting to know yourself. It is about learning to listen. It is about learning to control your nervous system. It is about bringing your other gifts online because she's going to push you into those other areas. So it's life-changing. It's definitely not just about mediumship for me, and I don't think that's the case for any of us. So I'm happy to have had this experience for sure.
Okay. Jalobi.
Hi, I'm Jalobi, and I've also been training with Ermi since February, I believe, as well. And yes, this is a life-changing experience. It definitely is. I feel like I learn something new about my gifts every day, every week. So it's really great, and it's healing for your personal life as well. So
Thank
if you're
you.
thinking about doing it, go for it.
Oh, thank you, Jalobi. All right, Doreen. What is that? Doreen, can you unmute? I'm gonna mute. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you're good. You're good. I can hear you. So go ahead. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Perfectly. We can see you and hear you.
Oh, she's still mute. Okay, hold on. Because we can hear you.
Yeah, we
But the
can hear
chat saying
her.
they can't hear you.
Oh,
Yeah, we all hear you, Doreen. Yeah, but the chat can't. It's the chat that can't.
It's showing her mic is closed. That's why.
Yeah, unmute yourself on your side. Yeah, she's freezing. She's frozen now, y'all. Okay, we're gonna go to Keisha.
Hey, I am Lakeisha LaShawn. I am a developing psychic medium. I've been with Army. I've been knowing Army almost 2 years. And I have taken basically every class Army has offered. And I needed it. But I am super excited to be here with you all tonight. And I do have to say what Tony said. Army's classes have been life changing for me. Not just developing my abilities and my gifts, but literally changing my life and my perspective of myself. So check Army out. She's dope.
Thank you, Keisha. Okay, Shakia. Or
Hey
Kia or
everyone.
Lady.
I'm Kia or Lady.
That's
So
when it
this
started.
is my third class with Ermi. I started with her intuitive class, and I also had a personal one-on-one class with her. Definitely life changing. She has taught me a lot about myself, a lot of things, emotions that I had hidden. She definitely helped me work through that, and it has gotten me to where I am today. In her mediumship class, and I am here today, and I'm very happy that I was able to meet her on this journey.
Okay, thank you, thank you. And then Mac, we don't see you though, Mac, but I think we can hear you. Mac, can you hear us? Okay, so I think Mac is glitching too. All right, Shan. Shan, can you hear us? Oh, Shan.
Was glitching.
Okay, go
I'm
ahead,
not
Shan.
glitching.
No.
Oh, my thing is glitching over here on this end. Okay, hey y'all, I'm Melanite. I don't know what the question was because I had to shut my whole phone down.
No, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Oh, I'm Melanite. I took Army's class. I learned about her through one of her other students, Travi, and it's been awesome. It's been healing and it's been rewarding to look inside of me and then help others get that comfort too and healing and look inside of them.
Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you, Shan. Mac, are you still there with us? Okay, so Mac is. Oh, Mac, you're up on the stage. You know that?
I didn't know I was up here.
Because it said a request to come up, so I'm like,
My
okay.
bad. I didn't know. Hold on, let me put
Yeah,
my
for some
baby
reason
down.
it's shifting people out, and it's like if it's freezing, the next person come up. So,
Okay. Here,
yeah,
I'm on live and didn't know. Here, take him.
you didn't know. Go ahead and introduce yourself, Mac.
Okay, so I'm Mac B, y'all. I am a practicing evidential medium. I do a lot of other things, but I'm still learning those because I'm still in awe about what I can do. Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right, you guys. So go ahead and make sure you guys are following all the ladies on the panel. Make sure you guys are connecting with them. If you guys feel drawn to get to book with any of the ladies, make sure y'all go to the link in their bios because now they are allowing themselves to be pushed out there a lot more and do readings for you guys. So everybody got their own fee because this is an energy exchange. Find who you've drawn to and make sure you book a session with these ladies, okay? Because this is essentially what they want to do. Spirit has aligned them to this, okay? So it's big on energy exchange. Big on energy exchange. All right, so Morgan, what's the most shocking thing you learned in Intermediate 102? What did you learn about yourself in this class or connecting with spirits? What was the most shocking thing for you?
I would say how they test you. Because I never really looked at it that way until we started to actually learn about like the symbols and stuff. And then they started to test me and they would show me different things. I mean, every single week I have learned something new, but that has been the most shocking thing because there's many things like, okay, so for example, if they're trying to tell me something about somebody with red hair, they will actually show me somebody that I know that has red hair. And that was really shocking to me because at first I was like, what in the world are they showing me this person for? So once I got the hang of that, it has been very shocking how much like wider and broader the dictionary has gotten.
Thank you, Morgan. Same question for you, Keisha.
I do have to agree with Morgan. The signs and symbols have been crazy lately. Like, I'm seeing things, and not just that, not just the signs and symbols, but just being able to actually trust spirit and know that, like, okay, yeah, I don't know what I'm seeing, but this is what I'm seeing. And then to have people to come back and validate, like today, it was truly amazing. Like the lady yesterday, she was like, no. But then she came back with a list of things and was like, you were right. So just trust in spirit has been real big for me because I didn't trust myself when I started taking your classes. So now I'm trusting myself and spirit. Thank you, Army.
Okay, and what about you, Shakia? Same question.
The same with Morgan and Keisha, and I will also say trusting what I receive and having it validated, and that I'm actually helping others heal that have lost someone. Most times, the sitters are needing that message. There's a part of them that is still missing because of the loss that they took with their loved one. So, I know that I'm the connection for that.
Okay. The most emotional reading that y'all had. Do you remember the most emotional? The one that had you like shaking in your boots and you nonstop chills? I want you to tell me, Tamika, what was the most emotional reading that you've done so far?
Ah, the most emotional reading that I did was a little girl. I did a reading for this lady, and before, like, this little girl came in before I even got permission to, tap into her energy and everything. And um, she wasn't related to the little girl, but the little girl mother was her best friend, and she used to come to her house all the time. And the little girl, she had cancer. So when I saw her, she was in a hospital bed. I thought she was a boy at first, and so that's why. And like the different things that I saw and that I mentioned to her after we got off, she sent me. They did a news article on TV. She sent that to me, and I saw the actual tutu, on the news station and stuff. And that was the most emotional one for me.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Shan, what about you?
The most emotional reading. Somebody loved one had me crying on live yesterday, I think it was. So that I can remember yesterday. Like, yeah, somebody loved one had me crying on live. We was crying together.
Yeah, yep. They will do that. They will do that sometimes. Yep. And sometimes you gotta just roll with it. There's a lot of times where sometimes the energies they'll show you the most like yesterday with Tamika, the person that she read for, and how she was like in tears on the live, and we all felt that. Everybody felt that, and I know everybody in the chat was crying. But she missed her mom so much. So sometimes we get those people that, we have to pause and let them feel those emotions because we feel it too. We feel it too. So yes, you guys will keep feeling it. It's gonna get stronger, Morgan. It's gonna get stronger, Tony. It's gonna get stronger, Shan. It's gonna get stronger. Okay, so just flow with it. I'm gonna reset the room real quick. Hey, everybody, welcome in. Welcome in. I have my beautiful mentees here. They are complete with intermediate mediumship. So you guys make sure you're following all of them because they are always, I don't want to say always connected to spirit, but they're connected to their spirit guides for sure, but not always connected to spirits because they set heavy boundaries. And that's something that they learned in intro to mediumship for sure. For sure. Did y'all have any spirits that push their boundaries with you, Tony?
Yeah. Sometimes they won't leave. I've had a couple. I know sometimes I've left it open for certain assignments. I find that if I, like the photo reads, I find that if I get up and do something else, then I'll continue to receive information. I don't know, but that was invited. Like I deliberately did not close out.
Mm-hmm.
But a few times, I thought I said, sent them back to the sitter and all of that, but they continued to linger a couple of times. I could feel them there, so I would of course send them back again. Mm-hmm. But to me, that's kind of like pushing boundaries. Or if I ask for only one spirit to come in at a time, and then there are two, those sorts of things. So yeah, I would say I've had that experience.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Jalobi?
So that has been a thing, like having, I'll say one at a time, two of them will come. But I actually had my first, like, I've heard other mediums that have taken your class talk about like where spirits have met them. But I remember a friend of mine, like, over the weekend, she asked me to like connect to a loved one for her, and her loved one came to me in the bathroom. I'm like, wait a second, I didn't know, I didn't know this could happen. As soon as I said I'll do it for you, like he came in, he was just as eager to like talk to her as she was to him. That was the first time. So
Okay, all right.
yeah.
If anybody look, see, pineapple, you are literally about to you're answering the question I was about to ask. If you have connected with any of the ladies already, go ahead and put the names of the person that you've connected with. Put their names in the chat. Put their names in the chat, and then we're gonna have you guys put your questions. All right. Make sure you guys are following the ladies as well. Okay, these ladies are amazing psychic mediums. They flow beautifully. Everybody gets a different message from the same energy, and that's something I teach the students too. Okay, let's go ahead and tap in. We all connected with the same energy, and y'all see me do this on the live as well, because I also have you guys in the chat connect with the same energy, and everybody's going to get something different every single time. So yes, Kristen, why you put rolling? Okay, let me see, Tamika. Okay, yes. Morgan, Mac, good. Keisha, yep. So the ladies are doing amazing. Y'all remember, these ladies are phenomenal when it comes to their mediumship. It's just coming on the live to allow them to really flow, and to get them on the daytime, because I know some of them sneak late at night and they go and they do their thing, but Spirit is going to push them to come on the daytime, or they'll find a schedule, and you guys will get to see that schedule. And if you guys are rushing, please book a session. Just book a session. Just book a session. If you haven't seen your person go live for a few days, book a session. They're probably busy. Life. They have families, you guys, outside of this space. They do take breaks. Okay, so connecting with Spirit, it is sometimes taxing on us energetically, and so we have to take breaks sometime. Mac, have you had to take a break from connecting with spirits? Do you feel like you get drained a lot when you connected with those spirits?
I do. But it's not, when you said boundaries, it's like, now, because I'm so used to setting boundaries in real life, it was kind of easy for me to do it with spirits. So either way, I'm always working. So gotta rest.
Yes. What about you, Keisha? Same question.
Oh, definitely. Yesterday, after being on live for 4 hours, baby, I ain't want to do nothing but take a shower and go take another shower and go to bed. You will definitely be, it will drain your energy. And so people don't understand when you say energy exchange, it really is an energy exchange. So,
yeah. What about you, Morgan?
Yeah, there are certain energies. I can do a reading for a couple certain people and be perfectly fine, but then if there's just one certain energy, it'll just take it out of me, especially if it's an emotional one too.
So one thing, you guys, I have the ladies do, and it's required. And if you take the introduction to mediumship, is connecting with pets, and that was the first time I introduced pets to them, and they were able to connect with pets. Okay, so with pets, Shakia, pets, how is it different from the human energy? Have you noticed anything different when you connecting with pets?
So for me, I would say I'm not as emotional with pets. The feeling is different. The connection is different. My energy is a little higher when I'm channeling with pets. So that is a difference for me.
Okay, all right. Shan, pets.
Channeling pets. When I channel pets, they like to play. They like to sit beside me and they want me to rub them. So, and I'm like, I can't rub you, but for me, they like to play.
Another thing, you guys, that they're able to do, they know how to connect with spirit guides, and that's something that they learned in this class in intermediate. So I have them connected with all different energies, keeping them open to other energies. Okay, so spirit guides is one thing that was introduced to them. Okay, so Tamika, connecting with your spirit guides, were you able to connect with your spirit guide?
Yes, with mine as well, with my partners, which was completely different. I think I had Shan with her spirit guide. It was so much more, I guess to say, stronger. They came on a little more strong with me. Whereas like with my spirit guides, they're very more mellow, I guess, and more gentle with me. So
Okay. All right, Tony, spirit guides.
When I did mine with my partner, mine felt more, I could feel the difference in the energies. I'm more familiar with mine. So they are beginning to feel like natural because they're there all the time. But with hers, I could feel just a different, I don't know if I would call it stronger, but it was just a different kind of connection. Yeah, but it was good. It was just different.
Yes, yes, yes.
Hmm.
Okay. Chat, I definitely welcome you guys in here. If you guys are new to the space, make sure you're tapping the screen, grab your heart me's, and then follow the ladies that's on this panel. I think I have like 2 or 3 other students in the chat because we can only fit 8 people on here, so I didn't realize that. But I was trying to get them to come up here. If you have any questions, y'all can put the questions in the chat so I can go ahead and ask the ladies the questions that you are asking. What's your strongest Claire? What's your strongest Claire, Jalobi?
Um, so it was clairvoyance. Right now it might be. Oh no, it's clairsentience right now. Yeah.
All right. Which one has developed while you're in 102 or intermediate? What was a new one? So the clairsentient, but you said before it
So
was clairvoyant.
yeah, it is clairsentience. It's like that one was it as I was in class. One came on stronger. So it's like I'll feel all like the aches or pains or where they've been, or like emotions of the sitter and of the loved ones as well.
Okay. Morgan, your strongest Claire, and which one was the newest developed Claire for you?
I would say my strongest is claircognizance, but my clairvoyance has developed much stronger, much more.
Good. Also Mac, same thing, because I know Mac was. I ain't gonna say it. I'm gonna just let her say it.
My claircognizance is my strongest. And clairaudience has developed more because I'm always trying to see stuff. Or just, so I was forced to hear.
Okay, Keisha, same question.
They kind of play with me with my clairs. I use all of them, but the most recent one that has started to come in play is with Claire Aliens, where I'm smelling and tasting, and I ain't fun at that one. But clairaudience, clairvoyance, claircognizance, they kind of just throughout the reading mix them up.
Okay, yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me put this because I know people are like, "What is this live about?" Let me just put it in the chat, not in the chat, but let me make a sticker. Hopefully, it doesn't cover anybody's face. Meet. Let me put meet the mediums. All right. I know we talked about. Hopefully, it's not over Jalobi's face. I'm gonna put it over mine. I put it right in the middle, so under Morgan, right above Jalobi. Okay, so you guys, we also talked about psychism in this class. Psychism, and have your psychic abilities strengthened? Have you noticed the strengthening of just knowing the information about your sitter versus getting information from the loved one in spirit? Shakia.
Yes, it definitely, they both intertwine. So as I'm channeling the energy, I'm also receiving information for the sitter as well, which also helps me to confirm the evidence that I'm receiving.
Yep. Tamika, same.
yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. It just binds right together, you know.
Can y'all tell the difference between mediumship and psychism, Morgan?
Yes.
So you know when you're somebody's energy psychically, you're tapped in psychically.
Yes.
You know the difference. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's hard for me to explain how, but I can tell the difference.
Absolutely, absolutely. Mac, what about you?
That's still a challenge for me. Because this is how I always receive messages. So my challenge through all of this has always been me deciphering my thoughts between what spirit is telling me. So to me, because I'm still learning, it all still feels the same.
Okay, all right. What about you, Shan?
Do I know the difference between the mediumship and the psychic portion?
Can you feel the difference? Have you noticed when you flow psychically versus connecting with a loved one in spirit?
Yeah, and that actually happened today. So I was doing a psychic private reading, and I felt the person, loved one trying to come through. I said, no, this is not a mediumship. I'm not giving mediumship. So I kept it at the psychic level of what the person was asking me versus doing intertwining the both.
Okay. Thank you, Shan. I'm trying to see if there's any questions in the chat. All my other intermediate students, go ahead and say hey in the chat because we definitely still want to incorporate and include you in this. It was a total of 11 in this class. A good question. Tony, out of all of the students that you work with or you practice on, which student was the most which student gave you the most accurate information? Which one you were shocked with when they read for you?
Ooh, that is tricky. Y'all don't block me. I'm like Ermi, don't block me when I say this now. Ooh, they were so different.
That's the point. That's what I wanted you to say. Everybody's different. Go ahead.
Different. Jalobi, I mean, some of the stuff that comes to her is like deep. I'm like, what? Girl, do you live here? What is going on? They were all good.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
What about you? What about you, Morgan? Who was that one that was like, hold up? Oh my God.
I believe it was Lakeisha. I believe it was Lakeisha. I'm pretty sure she was my first partner in the thing. And yeah, it was, but like Tony said, everybody was so good. I don't think that I had one partner that I was like, oh, I don't know. You know what I mean? Everybody picked up on something different though. Not one person picked up on the same thing.
Right.
Everybody picked up on something different.
Right. Yes. Tamika, same question.
I definitely would have to say Morgan because we had a session and it was deep. It was deep, and I was in disbelief at first, and I was just like, oh my goodness. So I would have to say Morgan.
Okay. All right. Jalobi.
Oof, this is hard. I feel like I got everyone up. Like I've been either they read for me or I was in a session with them, and it's been so different. Like everyone said, but I would say psychically, Matt read me up and down one day, and it gave me. We were just speaking, and the way she picked up on me, I was like, not too much. And then I don't know if something flickered or something. It was. I'm like, okay, okay, Mac. Yeah. So.
All right,
Yeah.
Keisha, did I ask you already? I didn't ask you yet.
No, but I agree. Everybody reads differently and everyone connects and picks up on something. But for me, Shan, I like Shan because all of y'all are good. But Shan don't hold no punches. Shan takes your clothes right off your body. And I'm like, Shan, give me my clothes back. Like, give them back. So I'm gonna have to go with Shan. But Morgan is everybody. But Shan, I was like, give me my clothes back, please.
Kia,
I
what
don't know
about
what you
you,
talking
Kia?
about.
So everyone is good. Like I read with
Same.
a lot of you up here, and Mac definitely reads, but I would have to say Doreen because she channeled things that I never spoke of, and she was right on point, and it was just a message that I needed at that time. So I would say Doreen.
Doreen, you guys, is in the chat. We got Zan in the chat as well. These are also two of the students that is a part of this group. So Doreen is spiritual tarot healing, and Zan is in the chat. Z Green. Okay, we can only fit 8 people up here, you guys. So they're in the chat as well. Okay, let me see. I know. Oh, Mac. Did I ask you, Mac? I didn't ask you.
It was Shan for me.
Yeah.
Because like she said, she'll give it to you and it don't hold back. And it don't feel like you don't feel disrespected or hurt, like cause it's real. Like it and she don't mean no harm. It's all in love.
Yep. Yep.
But
So some
everybody's
people,
amazing.
right? Some people can handle a straightforward, no sugarcoating, So everybody will draw their own people to them because Tony does her thing, Shan does her thing. Everybody do their own thing, but whoever is meant for you is going to find you. I definitely got to say that. Okay, Shan, same question.
I gotta say Mac took the baby. I remember Mac read me down in our classwork. But she brought it back though. She brought it like Mac don't get herself enough credit. Mac, you are excellent. You are good. Like,
Yep.
I don't know. I'm speechless. I gotta drink my water.
I'm gonna have to drop down. I can get ready for my paid assignment.
Okay, Doreen in the chat, I want you to write the name of the person for me, and then Zan as well. We missing one more person, y'all. I feel like we missing somebody else. Zan, Doreen. We missing somebody else. No?
Sarah, Daisy.
Sarah is missing. I'm like, we missing somebody. Sarah. Okay, so I don't know if Sarah's here, but shout out to Sarah as well. Daisy, medium. I don't know if she's in here right now.
I know she said she was going to be late.
Because okay. All right, cool. Okay, so somebody said, when it's, well, I don't know where the question went. When you guys started to, where did it go? I'm probably just going to ask it my way. When you started to develop, what was the most shocking thing with your development, Morgan? What was the most shocking thing? Like, oh my God.
I think it was the first reading that I ever done, which was actually with my TA.
Who's your TA?
Jess. I remember Jess said, "Okay, well, you're going to read me right now," and she it was like the drop, and I was like, "Wait, what?" And I almost passed out because I was like, "Oh hell no, I'm not." I wasn't going to. Mm-hmm. I almost talked myself out of it, but I'm glad that I did because it was having the confirmation, and that was the first time that I actually felt the connection. Like I did, and I actually cried whenever like she confirmed it because that was the first time in my entire life that somebody was like, "Yes, you're doing it. Yep. This is what it is. You're right." And that was like the biggest thing for me.
Yeah. Yep. And that was in the introduction to mediumship class, you guys. In that class, day 1, everybody's tapped in. Everybody's tapping in day 1 of that class. So just to let y'all know. And then we have amazing TAs in the chat. Jessica's in the chat. Honey, I think might be in here, and also Shara is in the chat as well. Oh, there's Doreen. Welcome back, Doreen. Okay, I know Max said she had to step down. So, okay. Same question, Tamika.
Honey, that it was possible. Many individuals I know that have come into the class had already some, abilities to develop and stuff. I didn't have none of that. I just knew that I can feel different energies and stuff like that. But actually being able to communicate with spirit and connect with somebody loved one was just mind blowing that I could actually do it. And did it the first day.
Tony, same question.
I'm like Tamika, the fact that I could actually intentionally do it. The surprise piece was when I thought we were meeting with our TAs, and then had to, when I read for Shara. No,
Surprise.
sorry guys. And I talked to her uncle that I don't think he'd ever come forth.
Wow.
And I was like so surprised because I just didn't know I could do it. And certainly not someone who hadn't come forth before. So yeah, that was a surprise for me.
Okay. All right. Somebody said Shara is a hard one. Shara is a hard one. Tough Cookie is her other name. So yeah, Shara is her energy. She's very, very protective of her space. So if you could flow and connect with the energy that she has, then that means you really good. That means she trusts you, in her energy. So yes, good job. Jalobi.
I would say the same. Even though things happened, I feel like I was still skeptic of me doing it. So I think the big one for me was when we did a group read with one of my coworkers that is like very private, did not share a lot of what I was getting through his aunt, but the things that I was able to pick up and see, like I could see him shocked. And that was really nice to like give him that closure because it was somebody who was really important to him. So yeah, that was great.
All right, Keisha, same question.
What was the question?
When you first started connecting, what was the most shocking thing?
The evidence, the validation, because for me, I kind of always had a knowing. So people will say, how you know that? I'd be like, I don't know. I just know. But for the spirit, first of all, for the energy to actually come in my face, and I'm like, okay, let me tell you what I see. And then I look up and the person just bawling tears, and it's like, oh, okay, I'm on to something. So yeah, so that was my first aha moment.
Okay, all right, Shakia.
I would say reading for Amber. I was actually able to see her grandpa, and the evidence was very accurate. And if you know Amber, being able to read for her and accurate, yeah, it definitely I did a big one.
Shout out to Amber.
Yeah, so I say reading for Amber and being accurate, and actually being able to see her grandpa really did it for me.
Wow. So shout out to Amber. Shout out to Amber. Okay, Shan.
When I realized I can do this, it was a few, like, I want to say 2 years ago. I took like a developmental something, but before that, one of my friends, her sister came to me, and I was kind of scared. I was like, I knew what mediumship was. I was like, why is this girl coming to me? And then, but Army though, she cracked me open. She the one, even though I took something before the Army, she cracked me open. But I knew I can do this about probably 2 or 3 years ago.
Okay, and then Doreen.
What came to mind was in 101, we had, I think one of our first photo reads was actually a relative of Jessica's, and she was my TA, so we had to schedule, and surprise, you're reading me. And I'm like, I just can't get over. I keep getting the feeling I know this spirit. And she's like, you do. And that really surprised me that it was just like, I knew this spirit, and I did actually. It was from the photo read. So that was really surprising to be able to notice that little shift.
Yes, Doreen. So you had somebody that was already a photo read, and then when you got her she was in front of you, and you still felt that same energy. It's like this energy feels familiar.
Came in.
Yeah.
Same spirit came in. I'm like, I know this one.
See, I love that, Doreen.
On this side, so I'm like,
yeah, I love that, Doreen. I love that you were able to pick up like this feels familiar. Yeah, that shows me that you really starting to, pick up on those little details, and I love that. Those that are new here, you guys, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for tapping the screen and sharing this live out. Make sure you guys are following all the ladies. This is probably out of their norm to just come on the live and just talk without channeling. These ladies are fire. These ladies are dope. These ladies are so dope. We would not be doing mediumship reading. I see somebody saying, when is Morgan's spirit-led start? Morgan is not the only one on the panel. Hello, ma'am. Morgan is not the only one here. Okay. We know you love Morgan, but come on now. It's 8 people on here. She's not the only one, and we're not doing readings. We're not doing any readings. This is just a talking point for you guys to understand what mediumship is and how their journey is, or how their journey is going with their mediumship abilities. Okay, so that is the point of this live, is for you guys to ask your questions about their journey. I'm asking questions now because, listen, I'm over here like Spirit saying, ask them this and ask them that and ask them this. And so that is exactly what I am doing today, you guys. So thank you guys for loving on them. Y'all send them some gifts and send them some love. Send them some love. Which class I definitely have an introduction to mediumship class, and they all took the introduction. I had a 101, and Sarah, I think, was the only one that took that 101, but it changed to introduction. I changed the whole layout. How did y'all know you had the gift? Tamika, how did you know you had the gift?
Well, that's a good question. Because it's like I didn't know. I just knew. I just felt things, I always picked up on energy and stuff like that, but I did not even know that I had the ability of doing this gift. I just started researching and things and wanted to be able to see if I can, and eventually came across Army, took her boot camp, and then after her boot camp, I went into her intro and then into this class, intermediate. So,
Thank you. What about Doreen? What about you? Same question.
Can you ask it again? I get lost a little bit. Can you ask the question
Somebody
again?
asked in the chat. Hold on, let me go back. How did you know that you have this gift?
Oh, I didn't until I took your the workshop. Like, I always got things, but I didn't know what it was. And then I'm like, oh, this is what it is. So,
okay, all right. Hold on, let me see. How do you set boundaries with spirit? Somebody asks. How do you set boundaries, Morgan?
Normally I will communicate with my guides and I tell them what my boundaries are. And they have been excellent at following that. If there is something that whenever I first started to do this, I kind of told my guides, like, okay, look, if you want me to do this, this is what's going to have to happen, because this is what I'm afraid of. And this is, if this happens, then I'm not going to be able to develop, because I'm afraid to see it again. So whenever I actually got really good communication and I actually built an amazing relationship with my guides, I haven't had a problem since. It's right. Like, I swear I could jump out of a freaking airplane, I feel like, and they'd be like, we gotcha, it's good. So.
I love that. Same question, Shakia.
Same as Morgan. And I remember I had a dream one night that there was someone standing next to me on my bed talking to me, but there was someone at the door with a line of people trying to get in. And that was confirmation for me that my spirit guides heard me, that I have my boundaries in place and they are keeping my boundaries. So if I'm not in a set place, I'm not channeling. I don't want to hear it.
Have anybody connected with one of their own loved ones? By show of hands. You connected with your own loved one, Keisha? Yeah. Can you tell us about that real quick? How was that experience, connecting with your own person?
I have no words for it. It was my brother. And I remember sitting on the bed and he came sliding in my room, and I'm like, it was just like, wait, what? And so it kind of freaked me out. It really freaked me out a lot, because I'm like, I know I didn't, but I felt the familiar spirit, and I knew I'm like, this is my brother, but I've been waiting on that connection. And so Now he comes through often. He comes through so often now. I used to couldn't talk about it without crying, but now I'm good, you know. But it's familiar. You know, you will know that person instantly. So if you haven't connected with your loved one, try it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
A lot of people that take these classes, that's what pushes them in that space because they want to connect with their own people. They want to know what happens to their own people. But then as they start to flow and they see how beautiful it is, they want to connect for people, not just their own people. They want to start connecting for people. A lot of people that take the classes are also, they say they're neurodivergent. They have this ADHD. They're all over the place. I feel like I'm that way too. Y'all already know I squirrel a lot. Okay, I know. So, but that's also, to me, that is also how a sign for me to let me know that how you're that open. You're that open. You're just that open. You're not schizophrenic. You're not crazy. You're just so open to the spirits. That's how I feel. That's just how I feel. I don't know if anybody else feel the same way or what you think about that, Tony. But go ahead, Tony.
Think about what?
Those that are neurodivergent or have ADHD.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I've had it. It was undiagnosed. I mean, I was born in the 70s. They weren't diagnosing kids back then with early 70s, like 1970. And they weren't diagnosing children with ADHD, but I know for sure now that I'm looking back and remembering what my parents said about my about just how I was as a child, running all over the place, busy. It was the same way at school. I wouldn't go to sleep. I still don't sleep that much. It's like 5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a 5-hour sleeper. And I think that was some of that going on. I've always had like an active kind of dream life. But yeah, I wouldn't sleep and I was busy and I was all over the place. So
Okay.
I think that was a part of it. It was just
Yeah.
undiagnosed.
Yeah. Yeah. Anybody else? Anybody else? Okay. Anybody else felt like they had like ADHD, felt like they were all over the place?
Oh, I know that I have.
Go ahead, Morgan. What you say?
I've been diagnosed with ADHD. It's affected my entire life very negatively. I was undiagnosed whenever I was in school, which affected, my future. And I knew that a lot with coming with ADHD, I knew that I was communicating with spirit and that was a big reason why though. Of course, whenever I was diagnosed, my doctor was like, "Oh, it's because you have ADHD." And I was like, "No, the hell it's not." No, but because she's like, "Oh, well, that's just your mind's just racing constantly. You're getting all these new thoughts coming in. You got real bad intrusive thoughts and this, and that." And I was thinking, there is no damn way that my mind is I can't just make all this stuff up.
Right.
So I knew that having that had a lot to do with my connection to spirit.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Doreen, same question.
That isn't something that I've had an experience with, but
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Anybody else?
For me, it became more evident as I got older in my adult years. I was able to turn off the thoughts as a child, but the older I got, the more intrusive my thoughts got. And so I haven't been diagnosed on paper because I don't think I want to know on paper, but I know like this is what's going on with me and I can't stop squirming. I'm over here squirming now. Y'all talking and I'm like, yeah. So.
Somebody asked a question. Why do I keep seeing 111, 1211? What does that mean? Tamika, what does that mean?
Well, those are like, what do they call them? Angel numbers, I guess. Like you get the 111, 222, 333. There is like a little message to each one of them. I don't know them by heart, so I always have to kind of Google it. But it's like guidance different, different guidance. So you just have to look up which one it is.
Absolutely.
Different,
Okay.
different
What is
guidance. So
that?
you just have to
Oh,
look
somebody
up
have
which one it is.
feedback. I'm
Absolutely.
like, what is that?
Different, different guidance. So you just
So
have
I
to
think somebody's in a
look
loop.
up which one it is. Feedback. Absolutely. I'm like, what is that?
Okay, mute Tamika.
I think it's Doreen.
Oh, it's
Doreen boxes.
Doreen. Oh, it's
Yeah, 'cause her
Doreen.
Doreen boxes
thing.
blue.
Oh, thank you, Shan, because I didn't even notice that the boxes go blue. I didn't even notice
Yeah,
that.
yeah. When you talk, see how the
I didn't even.
boxes.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
see it now. I didn't even notice that. Okay. Anything that you guys want to tell the people that is in the chat about mediumship? What do y'all want to tell them? What's that one thing y'all want to tell them about mediumship or connecting with spirits? What is that one thing you want to say? Go ahead, Tamika.
I just want to tell them, don't. A lot of people are scared, and I think a lot of people also to see this type of stuff as being more like demons and all of this stuff. And no, don't be scared and set your boundaries.
Yep, Morgan, same question.
I'm gonna have to agree with Tamika. Many times I have been accused of, witchcraft and being involved in all of this. And even if I am, who gives a crap? You know what I mean? But another big thing is a lot of people that do not connect with spirit. I think that on their side, it looks easy. And I have told many people it's not, because a lot of time we get criticized for things that we don't get, or they'll say, oh, well, I have a question and I told them to answer this, and it doesn't work like that. There's a lot of things that go with it. And I just think that we just all need our like a mutual respect. You know what I mean? Because it's different for everybody.
Absolutely.
And it's definitely different, a lot different than how you see in the movies. a lot different.
Yeah.
And it's not negative. Nothing about it is negative though. I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Absolutely. Jalobi.
What Morgan said about it being different from movies, I feel like that's the reason why naturally things that I would get I kind of overthought it because it is that simple, like seeing the spirits. It's like you don't have to do too much to do it, or the clear cognizance, like we're all kind of like getting these hits anyway, but it comes so simple and natural that sometimes we could overthink it. So I think having that safe space to like really explore that, and also the emphasis on like trusting and flowing, that was very important, not just for mediumship but just overall.
Hey, Zan. Yeah, we have Zan up here now. She was able to make it up. I don't know what happened with Doreen's internet, but Zan, we have Zan here. Go ahead and introduce yourself, Zan. Say hey to everybody.
Hey everybody, I am Van, a developing psychic medium.
All right, Zan, I have a question, and this is not a question I'd ask anybody else, but have you told anybody in your family or friends about your abilities?
Yes, I have read several of my cousins yesterday and my brother.
Oh, okay. Anybody else read family in here? No. Okay. So Keisha, what is a no? Why? Why haven't you read family?
I'm the family guidance counselor. I know all their business, so I don't think it would be beneficial to me, and I don't think it will be beneficial to them. So I actually refer my family members and friends out to other psychic mediums to get read, because I mean it's for the good of all.
Yeah.
So,
Tamika, same thing.
Yeah, I feel the same way, especially with like being an evidential medium, and you already know the evidence, so it's just like, how can you how can they believe? You know what I'm saying? How can they believe that someone is actually coming through for them? So I won't. You know, my kids still, my daughter still. I said no, I won't. I won't do it. You know, because I know them too personally. So.
Morgan, I saw your hand up too. Go ahead.
I have I've been telling my family about this since I was little, since probably about 8 years old, 7, 8 years old. I have brought it up to them. I have told them, and the conversation was never like, "Oh, really? Let's talk about it." It was always like, "Okay." So it was completely ignored, which taught me not to talk about it. So since I have started doing this, actually, I think the only person is my sister-in-law has gotten in my lives, and she has actually got to witness it. So she's the only one in the family that's got my back so far.
Okay,
so
good.
she's like, I'm coming into your lives like every night watching you. She's like, this is crazy. And I'm like, well, good thing, because whenever
You got
one of
some
them want to
support.
call me crazy again, you got my back.
Yes, you got some support. I definitely, because I know a lot of people that are coming into these spaces, because a lot of people are still hiding. A lot of people are still in the closet. And one reason why a lot of people are still in the closet as far as mediums is because they're coming from indoctrination. They're deconstructing. Okay. And they don't want some of their family members to call hellfire on them. So a lot of people are still kind of hiding. They're not ready for everybody to see them do this, because again, they're going to call you a backslider or call you a demon or all these different things. And I don't know if anybody experienced that here in this space from their loved ones. And you know your person is not going to listen to you anyway, because they're going to say, yeah, okay, right, sure, Tony. You're talking to the devil. Okay. Was that you, Keisha?
Yes, I've been called a witch, a demon, you name it. And a lot of my family members just don't talk to me. And I'm okay with that now. It used to hurt my feelings, but now I'm okay with it. But then you get those 1 or 2 or 3 that's gonna trickle in and be like, you still doing those readings? And I'm like, yeah, I do them, but you can go right over here. I'm gonna send you her information and she can do it for you. So it as you see, I don't know if you saw Army, but most of my family was connected to me on another social media platform. And when you made us do the readings, I dropped the flyer. And so now everybody knows. And so that even had a minister to jump in my inbox. So don't let them fool y'all.
I told y'all that. They're the main ones that want to read in. They're the main ones that want that connection, because they low key have some type of belief. They believe something. They know that there's more. And to witness you doing that is like, okay, I know there's more to this. I've had people that have booked me that are pastors, bishops. Shocking to me, but not shocking, because there's only so much you can do in the church. It's only so much, it's only so far you can go with indoctrination or church. Okay. But yes. Okay. So, anybody else? Anybody else? Go ahead, Keisha. Go ahead, Kia.
So I would say, coming from a religious background, my advice would be, because I know, so my dad was a minister in church. So I have my whole family is like into church. So yes, it was a big step for me, and they'll tell you, oh, the Bible says don't go to the mediums and the seers. So my question was, how did the person who wrote that know about mediums and seers? What was their experience for them to say that? I feel like that book was created to hold us in oppression, that our oppressors gave us that because they wanted to hold us in bondage. So don't let anyone keep you in a box. Do what's best for you, and don't let anyone dictate your journey or your purpose.
Absolutely. I love that. Thank you, Kia. That was good. Don't let nobody run your shit. Okay. Pretty much. Okay. So some people are still going to hide a little bit, but me, I am going to always push my students. We need to go live. And that is level 2. Level 2, you got to go live. I don't care. F them people. F them people, show up. Show your gifts, show your abilities, show it, and don't care, because you need to align yourself with the people that are looking for you. That's what my students know that all this. I say that all the time. Nope, go live, because people looking for you. Go into the inbox, go and do your thing, make a flyer, because they're looking for you. They're looking for you. So yeah, so shout out to everybody that is not afraid now. That's like, you know what? It built your confidence so much so to where it's like, I don't give a shit. Because there's so much accuracy from the people that you are reading for. You're getting so much accuracy, the validity, all the things that make sense to the sitter. I always tell my students, and they all know, it's not gonna make sense to you. It's not supposed to. Come on, let's go. Let's keep it going. Keep it. It's not gonna make sense. Why would you? Did you jump off a plane? Did you jump out of a plane last week? No. The spirit is giving that to you. Give it to them because they may have jumped out of a plane, or that person may have jumped out of a plane and did some skydiving. Okay, so just give what you get. Just give what you get. Everybody right now in the chat, y'all make sure y'all follow everybody on the panel. Make sure you guys are following everybody on the panel. Shan, did I ask you what's the message you want to give to everybody about mediumship? What do you want them to know?
Mainly what everybody else said. I came from a religious cult background, and it's nothing to be scared of. It's not demonic. It's not the devil. You're not gonna go to hell. Your life is not about to